2020 is quickly coming to a close, and thank goodness for that. But it also means the holidays are almost upon us and it's time to start shopping for either our loved ones, family members, or friends. And you know what's coming up. Prime Day. Why not this year give them something that's both practical and can add value to their life? The gift of personal finance education. It's thrilling, it's chilling. It's mostly boring, but it will help your friends and family members. Okay, in fairness, it's really not boring, it's more of a necessity. So this is something that's gonna benefit your friends and family versus some junky pair of socks that you're gonna buy them. In today's video, I'm gonna share my top 5 books in personal finance that can change someone's life tremendously. It could be an unbelievable gift-giving idea. Links to these books, I'm gonna drop them in the description box below. If you're one of the viewers of this video and want to enhance your personal finance intellect, all you have to do is smash the like button and hit subscribe. So let's get going. We all have a different level of financial literacy. And with that being said, in this review, there will be books that are easier, more simplistic reads. And then as we get further and further down the line, the books will become more investment heavy. So just stick with me. We're going through 5 and we're going to go through them pretty quick. If you're someone with no personal financial knowledge whatsoever, it's okay. But we want to start off with a book that's going to be easily digestible and something that's going to lay a good foundation for your future. And that's exactly what The Broke Millennial Takes on Investing does. It's by Erin Lowry. As a matter of fact, she's written a whole slew of books in the Broke Millennial category. What you'll notice is that she's more conversational, she's fun, she's quippy, but she gives you the meat and potatoes. She teaches you good behaviors to make you financially successful. On top of that, it talks about some of the newer things that we see in finance, like automated investing and robo-advisors. This book will take your knowledge base from really a novice level to slightly above beginner. It by no means is going to make you an expert, and if you do have some financial literacy to this point, it's probably a book that you can skip. Another great addition to your personal finance library is The Automatic Millionaire, and this is by Bach. It's only 288 pages, it's a relatively easy read, and it's great for someone who's more of a novice in personal finance. He really teaches a couple of main concepts, the first of which is paying yourself first, and Dave recommends anywhere between 10 to 20%. He talks about living below your means, not buying stuff just to impress your friends or a loved one or anyone else. He also talks about setting up a reoccurring automatic investing, and he looks more into low-cost index funds and retirement plans. In his book, David talks about the latte factor. So just a quick explanation, imagine you're on your way to work and every day you stop at your favorite coffee house. Let's say it begins with an S, ends in an S, and the middle is Tarbuk. And you buy a latte every day and a muffin. Probably costs you more than this, but let's just say it costs $5. Well, that's $5 you're spending every day before you even get into work. Over a week, you work 5 days a week, that's $25. Over a month, that's $100. What you realize is that by putting that money into savings and then investing that money, the return over years is tremendous. You're talking about tens of thousands of dollars. So if you can get rid of some of those unnecessary costs and put them towards an investment, you're going to be well better off in the long run. So the third book I highly recommend is Dave Ramsey's The Total Money Makeover. And this is great for someone that is really experiencing a ton of debt. Personal experience of mine, when I graduated college, I had $67,000 of student loans. Yeah, that's a lot. It took me about 10 years to pay it off and I worked my butt off, but once I actually got rid of that debt, I just felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders, and then I could actually start investing more and more of the money I was taking home, so it was kind of a win-win situation. If you're someone that has a lot of student loan debt, just subscribe to this channel. Let's get out of it together. It's a short read of only 256 pages, but what I really like is that Dave sets up a step-by-step process to get out of debt and start your investment journey. And just a quick run through of those 7 steps. The first of which is save $1,000 quickly. The second, pay off your smallest debts first, get them out of the way. Third, complete your emergency savings fund, We talk about that being at least 6 months worth of living expenses. Number 4, maximize your retirement contributions. Number 5, if you have kids or planning on having kids, start a college fund. Number 6, pay off your mortgage. And then lastly, it's about building wealth and making investments into taxable accounts. What I also really enjoy about Dave is he talks about having fun and then also giving back, which is not something you see a lot in literature that's based around personal finance. The Total Money Makeover also has a workbook, so you can actually work through your own personal finances and follow these 7 steps. This next one is a must-have. That's A Random Walk Down Wall Street by Barton Malkiel. Now this one's a little bit lengthier, it's 400 pages, but it's still an easy read and it's great for someone who is newer to finance, but not completely novice. It's really more intermediary. And it's understanding how the stock market truly works, like the efficient market hypothesis, technical analysis versus fundamental analysis. It even goes through the history of markets, like the tulip craze and the dot-com bubble. The main takeaway is that you really are not going to beat the market. Most professionals can't even beat the market. So sticking to things like index funds, ETFs, mutual funds that help diversify and minimize risk are most likely going to land you the best return. And if you want to jump headfirst into investing, then look no further than the book that we call Warren Buffett's Bible. It was written by his mentor, and he's the godfather of value investing. And that's The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Now, this book is pretty lengthy. It's about 550 pages or so, and it was written in 1973, so some of the information here is a little outdated, but you can get the revised copy from 2006. The basic concepts of this book is it teaches you the principles of value investing. It talks about risk management, diversification, and how to create a margin of safety. This book is by no means for the beginner. This is more for the intermediary to advanced person who wants to enhance their knowledge about. These are my top 5 books on personal finance and investing. And if you get these as a gift for someone and they don't appreciate it, no problem, just send them to me. I'll take very good care of them. As always, save, invest, and grow. Ciao, ciao.